Hello everyone, welcome to Pep Coding. In this video, we're going to look at the question duplicate brackets. In this question, we have a string expression and we can assume that the expression is balanced, which means that for every opening bracket, there is a closing bracket. And we have to check if it has any extra brackets or duplicate brackets. If it does, we are going to print true, else we are going to print false. Okay, so let's try to understand this question. So for this expression, uh, we can see that for this opening bracket for this opening bracket let's write this like this. For this opening bracket, we have this closing bracket. For this opening bracket, we have this closing bracket, and for this opening bracket, we have this closing bracket, right? Now these pair of brackets contain this expression a plus b. These pair of brackets contain this expression c plus d. Let's call this expression as a, this expression as b, right? So these two brackets, the outer brackets, contain the sum of a and b, right? So every bracket here has some value to it because they are doing some task. Every bracket here is necessary. So which means that it does not have any duplicate brackets. This will be more clear as we see the second expression. So let's try to see this. For this second expression, we have a plus b, right? We have c plus d, something like this. And for the first expression, we have a plus b, which is enclosed by these two brackets. Now, for this expression, for c plus d, we have two brackets which wrap c plus d, and then we have two brackets again which wraps the same thing. Now, are these brackets necessary? We can still work without them, right? So these brackets are duplicate brackets. So we have to detect if it has any duplicate brackets or not. So before looking at why we are doing this, we are going to discuss an approach. Okay, so the approach is I'm going to make a stack, and I'm going to make a stack of character data type. This character stack, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push every element. I'm going to push every element except a closing bracket. Okay, so for this first expression, I'm going to push this opening bracket. I'm going to push this opening bracket. I'm going to push this A. Then I'm going to push this plus. I'm going to push this B. And as soon as I encounter a closing bracket, I'm going to do some work. What is that work? Here, as I encounter a closing bracket, I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket. So again, if I find a closing bracket, I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. Okay. Again, for a closing bracket, I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. Okay. So now we have this. We are at this point in our expression. Then I'm going to push this plus. I'm going to push these opening bracket, then a C, then a plus, then a D, and then I'm here, right? So for this closing bracket, I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. Okay. I'm at this closing bracket. I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. Now this will be more clear for the as we do the second expression. But in this first expression, we didn't have any duplicate values or duplicate brackets. So this iteration ran completely fine, right? So for this expression, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to push every element except the closing bracket. So I'm going to push A, I'm going to push plus, I'm going to push B, and as I find in closing bracket, I'm going to pop every element till I find in opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. Okay, now I'm at this point, I'm going to push this plus. I'm at this point, I'm going to push this opening bracket, again push this opening bracket, push this C, push this plus, push this D, and here I encounter a closing bracket. I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. Now for this closing bracket, the top of the stack, the value at the top of the stack is an opening bracket. What does this mean? This means that I didn't have anything to pop, right? For every closing bracket, I have something to pop, right? So that is telling me that that pair of brackets have some value, or they contain some content. But this for this closing bracket, I just find at the top of the stack that there is an opening bracket. What does this mean? This means that my brackets don't have any value to them, and they are unnecessary because there was nothing to pop. If there is nothing to pop, then I can just say that it is simply duplicate bracket, or this expression contains duplicate bracket. So let's do this for one more expression. Let's say I have a plus b and I have this. Okay, we can clearly see that these brackets are unnecessary. We can just remove them. But in the context of a stack, let's say I'm going to push this, right? Then I'm going to push this A, push this plus this push B. Then for a closing bracket, pop every element till I find an opening bracket, pop this opening bracket as well. Now I have an opening bracket. I'm going to push this opening bracket, and now I have a closing bracket. And I see that at the top of the stack, there is already an opening bracket, which means that there was nothing to pop. So I can just say that it is duplicate, or it has duplicate brackets. So I'm just going to return true from here that it has duplicate brackets. Okay, so let's write a pseudocode for this. We can say that for any character, if it's not a closing bracket, if not a closing bracket, then I'm going to push this, and if it is a closing bracket, then I'm going to check that if my sc.peak, or the top of the stack, is equal to an opening bracket. If it is equal to an opening bracket, I can simply return true from here, right? I can simply just say that this expression, or this expression contains uh, duplicate brackets. And if this does not work, then I'm going to pop. So I can just run a while loop and tell my sc.peak is not equal to an opening bracket, right? I can just simply pop till then. So I'm going to pop, and I have to pop the last remaining bracket as well, right? So this is my pseudocode. Let's try to code this, and then you can understand that way better. So first I'm going to take the scanner. We're going to take a string input. So s dot next line, and let's write a solve function which will take this string and it will return a boolean type. If it is true, then it will return true. If it is false, it will return false. Okay. So this solve function, first I have to make a stack of character data type. I'm going to make a stack of character. Now I will check. Now what I have to do is traverse the string. So I will traverse the string, and for every character, let's take the character out in a ch str.char at I, and then I have to check if my character is equal to a closing bracket or not. If it is equal to closing bracket, let's do this. If it is equal to closing bracket, I'm going to do some work. Else, I have to just push my character, right? So if it is equal to a closing bracket, first thing I have to do is check that if my top of the stack, or st.peak is equal to an opening bracket or not. If this is true, then I'm just going to return true. Else, I will pop every element till I find an opening bracket. So I will pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and I have to pop the opening bracket as well. All right. This is to check if I have duplicate brackets or not. Okay. Now, if this loop runs completely fine, if it doesn't return true, then I can just simply return false because it does not have any duplicate brackets. Let's try to run this. All right. Let's submit this. Okay, so this is the right solution. So I hope you understand this question. I would advise you to check out the part where we are actually checking that for a closing bracket, my top of the stack is an opening bracket. Okay. And if not, then I'm going to pop every element till I find an opening bracket, and then I'm going to pop the opening bracket as well. And if this runs completely fine, then I can just simply return false because it does not have any uh, duplicate brackets, else I'm going to return true. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.